12-year-old Ikram struggles to pacify her 1-year-old sister, Razan. Like thousands of Palestinian refugees from Syria, Lawrence Al-Layyan fled the Syrian war to Lebanon with his family more than a year ago. Now, not only does he have to cope with living in a tent and no job, but he also has to take care of his children alone. His wife had to travel to Syria and couldn't return when the Lebanese government placed new measures restricting the entry of Palestinian refugees into Lebanon.
It's difficult, especially at night, when the little one wakes up and starts calling for her mom.
All over the camp, stories on how relatives, a sister, a mother, a father, or a son, are now stuck in Syria, unable to get into Lebanon. The Lebanese Interior Minister says the borders are not closed in face of the Palestinian refugees from Syria. The new measures are temporary and are only there to better organize the influx of refugees, not stop it, for security reasons, and could be revisited. But Human Rights Watch says the new procedures mean a de facto closure of the borders in face of all Palestinians from Syria.
The practical solution is very clear. Neighboring countries have an obligation to keep their borders open. At the same time, the international community must do more. We have not seen them do enough to share the burden financially.
Palestinian refugee camps in Syria have been greatly affected by the fighting there. Lebanon was their only way out. But they have complaints about the high fees the poor refugees have to pay to be able to stay in Lebanon. $200 per person is a fortune for any of these families. And now even their permits to stay here will not be renewed. We didn't come here for tourism, these men tell me. We had no choice but to flee. 18-year-old Wissam has been studying hard, but she's gonna lose her school year because her family won't let her travel to Syria to sit for her final high school exams, afraid she will get stuck there amidst the violence away from them. Wissam was willing to take the risk, like 70 other students who are in the same situation here.
I'm so furious. I ask myself, what's the problem? Is it a crime that I'm a Palestinian and need to be punished?
With nowhere else to go, families here are clinging to a faint hope that the Lebanese government will change its policy and allow Palestinian refugees to enter Lebanon again. Rula Amin, Al Jazeera, Ein Elhelwi refugee camp, Lebanon.